Please, thank you, and sorry are words that open the road to a good relationship. Whoever you are, wherever you are wrong if you are rude.
Success is not by accident. Your goal is the key. Goal setting gives a sense of direction, allows the mind to focus on a target, and prevents unnecessary distraction. Goal setting helps to boost performances and motivates the efforts of those around you. It discourages wastage of time and keeps the mind at rest. It is an essential step to success. Set out appropriately and keep eyes on the goal.
Ginger is nutritional and beneficial to the human body and the brain. Consuming a plant food like ginger decreases the risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, relieves digestive problems, and reduces body pain. Ginger can be consumed in the form of tea, juice, or can be added as an ingredient to your cooking. Ginger is good for the body.
If everybody, including family and friends, pay for the services rendered to them, all business concerns will definitely succeed. Play your part very well.
Clothes are worn for different purposes and occasions. Sometimes, clothes are worn to keep us warm, but mostly to cover our nakedness. Is there any reason for dressing this way? Look at this. What about this? Is this not bad? Indecent dressing must be totally condemned. It can lead to assault, harassment, embarrassment, and negative image. Remember, you should dress the way you want to be addressed.
Still new dawn, glad to know you are still there. Yes, since the fall of oil price globally, government and stakeholders have underscored the need to diversify our economy. And one area where we have comparative advantage when it comes to diversifying our economy and having multiple streams of income as a nation is agriculture. Today we are going to be looking at innovation in agriculture, modern technologies, the use of them in agriculture to boost agriculture, to take it from where we are to where we can be. And we have joining us to discuss this topic three gentlemen. I have Femi Royal Aliu. Femi Royal Aliu is founder My Farm Base Africa. It's a pleasure having you in the studio with us.
Thank you.
I also have Abdulafiz Unikola, Farm Integral Limited. It's a pleasure having you as well. Sir. And we have Kayode Babaride. He is an entrepreneur. It's a pleasure having you also on New Dawn.
Thank you very much.
Ẹ̀yin wa nílé abala sí ó kẹ́yìn lórí ètò Ọ̀túnjọ́ lówùúrọ̀ òní ni adé yìí níbi tí a tún sì ń gbàlejò àwọn arákùnrin mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ kan tí ó ní ṣe tí ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ní ṣe pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ láwùjọ. Ẹni tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi níbí ni Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Káyọ̀dé Babaride ti Kebab Consult ẹ kú ojúmọ́.
Ṣé gan-an?
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Ẹgbẹ́ mi kọ́lẹ̀ wà òkè lọ́hùn lẹ́yìn wa. Ó dáa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà tún ni Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abdulafiz Oníkọlá bí èwo ní méjèèjì. Oníkọlá. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abdulafiz Oníkọlá ti Forum Integral Limited àbí.
Farm Integral Limited.
Farm Integral Limited. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Àti ọ̀gbẹ́ni Olúfẹ́mi Royal Aliu, communication lead Benkasi, mo kí yín ẹ kú ojúmọ́. Ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa lé tó ní abala tí a wà yìí, kókó ọ̀rọ̀ wa ni àwọn ọ̀nà ọ̀tun tó ti wọ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ n bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọ̀dọ̀ dàbí ìpọ́dọ̀ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Káyọ̀dé Babárìndé ni wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi. Ohun tá a fẹ́ gbé yẹ̀wò ni pé àwọn ìlànà ọ̀tun tó ti wọ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe jókòó àgbẹ̀ ni yín.
Àgbẹ̀ ni mí.
Àgbẹ̀ gangan bí àgbẹ̀ tá à ń fi
Àgbẹ̀ tá a máa ń fi wé kọ́.
àgbẹ̀ onígègé. Àgbẹ̀ onígègé lẹ́yìn. Torí bá a bá ń sọ náà ká máa là á nì. Ìlànà tún wo ló ti wọ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀?
Ẹ ṣé olóòtú. Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ̀wọ̀n nílé tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. Ìlànà tó wọ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àti lágbàáyé ni ẹ̀rọ blockchain. Blockchain technology ni ẹ̀rọ tá lè lò láti máa fi tọ́jú nǹkan ìní wa.
Àwọn nǹkan ìní wo?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọ̀rọ̀ ilé báyìí sìn ìní wa ni, iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ náà ìní wa ni, àwọn ìwé tó ṣe kókó bíi sàtífíkẹ́ẹ̀tì àti àwọn nǹkan tó ní nǹkan yìí náà nǹkan ìní wa ni. But fún technology yìí náà a máa translate láti nǹkan tá à ń rí physically fún code lórí technology yìí. Now fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ wa báyìí a rí pé láti kọ́ musapo láti yóò jáde ní òde òní ó ṣe díẹ̀ láti mú jáde dàtà sí àráyé àtijọ́, and also fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ wa náà ìdùnnú wọn ní pé kọ́ rán iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ wọn kúrò Nàìjíríà kọ́nà máa export. Láti máa export nìkan ńlá ni èèyàn tó bá lówó ló máa ṣe export bọ̀
sókè òkun.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ bọ̀ fún ẹ̀rọ technology tó bá jẹ́ pé ìbáyẹ̀ kúkú ẹsẹ̀ yìí lásán ló ní, ó sì lè ti tajẹ̀ kúrò ní láti Nàìjíríà lọ sí òkè òkun láì máa pàṣẹ gbogbo àwọn ìlànà tó ti ṣe lẹ̀ láti send ọjà láti Nàìjíríà lọ sí òkè òkun.
Ẹ ṣé. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Olúfẹ́mi Royal Aliu, ewu lẹ́yìn rí sí ìtagbélẹ̀.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí arákùnrin mi tó ti ń sọ tẹ́lẹ̀, blockchain ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó dé bá wa ní bí nǹkan ọ̀tun tó ṣẹ̀ dé bá wa, and matter of fact ní system tí mo ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Binkabi, nǹkan tá à ń ṣe basically is to get these farmers, àwọn farmers tó wà across the board tí wọ́n wà disadvantage. Màá fún yín ní typical example. Nígbà kan rí ó ní family wa kan tó ń ṣe poundo yam, so ó máa export ẹ̀, ó máa send ẹ̀ sókè òkun, so ó lè send ẹ̀ at $5, and ẹni tó bá máa tà á lọ́hùn,
iye tó bá wùn ló lè tẹ̀ má ti já sọ̀rọ̀ bá iye tó ẹnìkan fẹ́ tà
á tà á púpọ̀ ju iye tí ẹni tó ń ṣe gangan. So àwa wò pé báwo ni ẹni yìí ṣe máa interact directly pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní òkè òkun so that ó máa lè get real value fún product ẹ̀. So blockchain ó fún wa ní nǹkan tó ń pè ní peer to peer end user interaction. So
àwọn méjèèjì tọrọ kan lè bára
wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní àwọn lè exchange product wọn, and farmer yẹn fúnra ẹ̀ á get adequate value fún product ẹ̀ tó ń ship sí abroad. Apart from that, a tún rí pé àwọn tó ń ṣe cross border, that's òkè òkun exporting fún agric products, most of them wọ́n need láti convert owó wọn sí, irú tí máa fẹ́ send owó sí Ghana báyìí mo ní láti convert náírà mi sí dollars kí n tó lè exchange product mi, kí n tó lè tajà mi because of foreign exchange policy. But nsìnyí with blockchain ó easy fún farmer láti lo exchange blockchain láti fi ta ọjà ẹ̀, kó ta bóyá àgbàdo ni o, bóyá sọ́ngọ̀ ni o, nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ tà ó máa tà through exchange platform yẹn in the local currency.
ní owó tiwa
ní
tá à ń bí
owó tiwa tá à ń ná.
ìyẹn tí wọ́n bá gba ìlànà tẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé yẹn ó dàbí ìpọ́rọ̀ yín fẹ́ mú polówó ọjà dà níbẹ̀ bá ti dìde ń bí kẹsàn-án sí marketing tó tó máa tó. ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abdulhafiz Oníkọ́lá.
káàárọ̀ lótú ó dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn àgbẹ̀ bíi tèmi tó wà nílé tí wọ́n gbọ́ mi.
àgbẹ̀ lẹ́yìn àgbẹ̀ gangan.
àgbẹ̀ tó múnádóko.
tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí oko kì í ṣonígègì ẹ̀yin gangan lọ̀rẹ́ mi ń bí ẹ máa sọ fún mi lọ.
bí a ti mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yìí iṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa ni kò dẹ̀ síbi tá a fẹ́ sá lọ kí wọ́n ní gbogbo owó tí wọ́n bá kó jọ nílé ayé tó ṣàǹfààní jù bẹ́ẹ̀ òun náà ni ọwọ́ tá a mú sẹ́nu tó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí oúnjẹ àwọn dẹ̀ ló wá ń ṣe gbogbo èròjà bí oúnjẹ ṣe máa dé orí tábìlì wa àwọn àgbẹ̀ náà ni then ní ẹ̀yìn akọ̀rin pé àwọn àgbẹ̀ ọkàn ṣiṣẹ́ ni wọ́n rí lè rí èrè tó yẹ kó rí gọbọi lórí iṣẹ́ tó pé wọ́n ń ṣe àwọn òdẹ̀ ni ó fà àwọn ìdí tá a tán pé kí ló dé tó pé àwọn àgbẹ̀ wọ̀ kí ń jèrè tó bí yẹ kó ṣe jèrè pẹ̀lú gbogbo agbára àti akitiyan tí wọ́n ń fi sí orí oko àwa náà wá padà pé kí tẹ̀ ní àwọn ìdí tó lè fà á wá rí pé àgbẹ̀ á ṣiṣẹ́ fún dídí ọdún kan á gbin ẹ̀gẹ́ á gbìn fún ọdún kan a máa padà rí pé tó máa ṣe sí gààrí tó bá ṣe sí gààrí tán á gbé lọ sí bí ọjà Òṣìẹ̀lẹ̀ àbí ọjà Arígbájó
ó ṣàgbé lọ́jà
ó ṣàgbé lọ sọ́jà a máa rí pé tó bá ṣe gbogbo gègé ìjọ owó tó ná tó fi roko bí roko lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta láàrin ọdún àbí ó fi apako sí ẹ̀mẹ́ta láàrin ọdún nígbà tí a wá mìtì àwọn àgbẹ̀ yìí nígbà tá a kojú àwọn àgbẹ̀ yìí táwọn táwọn bá wọn ṣe calculation táwọn bá wọn ṣe ìṣirò nǹkan tó ń ná láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún dé ìpín ọdún tó fi wá tà máa ń pé kò wà commensurable mi ò mọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ màmá.
owó tí wọ́n rí yẹn ò tó nǹkan.
kò tiẹ̀ tó nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn àgbẹ̀ wà after ni pé nígbà tó pé àwọn ló ń roko fúnra wọn àwọn ló ń kọ̀bì fúnra wọn so wọ́n kì í monetize effort wọn.
wọn kì í rò pé tó bá jówó ni mo fi ṣe ìyá ẹni màá ná.
nǹkan tí ẹ ṣe ń pa àwọn èèyàn pariwo sí pé àwọn lọ sínú àgbẹ̀ àwọn òrèrè ń bẹ tó gba àwọn tó ń lọ sínú àgbẹ̀ sìn owó lọ fi ń ṣe tí wọ́n wá fẹ́ gbin ẹ̀gẹ́ ọmọ akọ roko ẹ̀ ọmọ sanwó fáwọn tó máa roko ọmọ sanwó fáwọn tó máa kọ̀bì wọ́n tó máa sanwó wọ́n tó máa ra pákí ni igi pákí tó yẹ pé à ń kó fẹ́ràn jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ àrà ń sìn ni lẹ́yìn yẹn wá ìṣẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí roko mọ bóyá lẹ́yìn oṣù mẹ́ta lẹ́yìn náà a máa fi fertilizer sí so àwọn máa gbé gègé lórí gbogbo tó ti ná ọmọ ní pé táwọn bá ti wá fẹ́ tà àwọn máa dúró lórí ọjà pé iye báyìí mo fẹ́ ta ọjà mi àmọ́ àwọn bàbá wa tó yẹ kó wà lóko sí pé àwọn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wọ́n táwọn bá ti fara ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n gbé ìṣirò lé tó bá ti kọ́ ọmọ lọ sí oko wọ́n gbé ìṣirò lé so nǹkan tó ṣe ń jẹ́ pé màdàrú wà níbi iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ àti iṣẹ́ ọjà ní nǹkan tí blockchain technology tó fi wá fẹ́fẹ́ dìde pé tí àwọn àgbẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá rí direct buyer ó máa ṣe àwọn àgbẹ̀ wa láǹfààní púpọ̀ gan-an.
tọ́nrẹ́ ni tó fẹ́ rà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó kókò ní dá pé
ìṣèpáláre náà wà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ẹ ṣé Dominic.
Yes, in your explanation of blockchain, I discovered that you were laying emphasis so much on export, taking it out of the country. Now, what of the market, the local market? Do you think we are self-sufficient? I mean, we are feeding ourselves. Nigeria still imports, so many things. Now, are you looking at, the locals also?
Yeah, yes. Matter of fact, the locals are going to be beneficiaries of this project because we have to start from somewhere before we even take it beyond the borders of the country. And like you said, Nigeria is heavily focused on exporting. We export as much as $5 million worth of food products into Nigeria yearly. We import. I mean, yeah. So if we are able to embrace a technology like blockchain, there's what we call commodity trading decentralization. So it means that it's easy for us as farmers to interface with our end users, the consumers that will get our products. And for example, where I work, we are running that project in Nigeria for people that are exchanging products within the country, not even outside the country, so that there's real money usage and there is real users, and of course there are real commodities. Commodities are moved from the farmers to the warehouses, and those warehouses, there's a tokenization of the product on the blockchain platform, and there's an exchange. And of course, there's also an opportunity for them to also access funding through what we call commodity hedging. So that's like our growth program, where you can get money up front from investors to cultivate your crops, you know, and of course as farmers you already have a guarantee that once your crops are reach maturation, they can always get people that will purchase it on the ground without having to encourage wastage, food wastage and food loss, which is also a peculiar challenge for us in Nigeria.
Now, is the farmers in the rural areas, are they also, you know, eligible to be part of this platform?
Yes, you know, the only challenge that this might pose to rural farmers is the fact that a whole lot of them are illiterate and they're not educated, so, and they don't even use smartphones where they can also embrace these technologies. But the good thing is that in rural areas today, especially in the advent of rural-urban migration, a lot of their children have gone to schools. You know, they have educated children. I mean, we've seen parents who didn't even pass through our institution or even pass through secondary school and have taken their children through the university. So those kind of children can always come back to help their parents, you know, to get dividends for whatever it is that they're doing on the farm. So they can guide them through, use their smartphones to help them sell their products. They are supposed to concentrate on production. Then these guys help them to sell. You know, so that way we'll be able to get the fairness that we are preaching.
Now, let me come to you. Blockchain, is it the missing element in our agriculture, so to say, that is hindering us from getting to where we ought to be?
Okay, blockchain is not it's not a missing element. It's just a very good essential technology for agriculture. Just like saying artificial intelligence is a missing element, it's just an added value to agriculture, because as far as business is concerned, agriculture and several sectors, everybody wants improvement. And as far as technology is concerned, there's always improvement year in, year out. And we can't keep using the old method of our fathers or 2,000 years ago and expect the same result these days. So with the advent of the technology, the farmers can do more, they can achieve more success, there's profit coming in, they can communicate with people with international borders, and so much interesting benefit about blockchain for agriculture, for those that choose to use blockchain for their agricultural produce.
Now, you are a farmer.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that farmers have in this country?
The major challenge is the market. And then another challenge is storage. Because, okay, let me start with the storage. You know, we have some perishable goods that our farmers engage with, like our vegetables, tomatoes. You know, they have shorter shelf life. And in the advanced world, I don't think they have all those kind of problem again, because they have actually advanced. Now we have, using some cited example like ShopRite. By the time you go to ShopRite, there's some cited example like some malls. So you see that they have refrigerated area compartment for vegetables or perishable goods, which can still last them up to like 3 months. But by the time you get to markets, you see tomatoes wasting due to improper storage. You see our vegetables in the evening, they are no more palatable. So that's one of the challenge we have. And the second one is the market, which why everybody are now actually trusting to invest heavily in agriculture. But those who really have the big capital knows that yes, it's a profitable business. And I used to tell people agriculture is very capital intensive. Then anybody that wants to venture into agriculture must be serious minded, because you have to take your farm as a company. Because most people just believe it's all about tilling the soil and cultivating. Actually, agriculture has evolved more than that. Like, you know, you having like 10 acres of land of, let me say, cassava, and there's no guide around your farm. Then nobody will build a company without employing a security agent there. So I think henceforth we have to start looking how we have to take agriculture as a serious business. Because when your company is well guided, apart from cattle's crumpling on your farms, what about human theft? Then anything that is not well managed is as if you have nothing at all. So our major challenge in agriculture is farmers not getting the right value for their produce. You know, people are so self-centered, sorry for using that word, because they'll go to these local farmers, they'll blow grammars, they'll even underrate their product. They'll tell them it is not of so-so breed, it's of so-so breed. So they'll just pick all this English and they'll just have to drop it. They'll believe they're not having the best produce. And then they'll buy at a very ridiculous rate and come back to the market and multiply it times 10. It's something I've seen, it's something I've done. Because I did cassava production, production to marketing. I followed the chain itself. Then, as I was saying in my mother language the other time, by the time you do all these calculations, it does not actually commensurate, as in it's something that is not encouraging. Only those people that have passion for agriculture can actually know that you can see the other light of it. And again, what I would like to talk on again is that Nigeria is blessed with fertile lands, especially in the southwest here. We have good land. Anything that we plant, okay, most crop that we plant that belongs to our native side here, we definitely germinate. So I'll tell people, anybody that wants to go into agriculture, then if you are not of the agric, maybe you didn't pass through the agric school, please, you need a professional. If you actually want to make it as a business, you need a professional to stand on ground, or a certified consultant that will actually guide you. Because it's not about planting maize. Our forefathers have done that. It has.
Does the blockchain also, serve this purpose or play this role?
I think the blockchain is just coming in to solve the peer-to-peer transactions.
Can I add something?
Now, okay.
Beyond peer-to-peer transaction, also about adding that blockchain also helps in enhancing research, because from the day one that you start planting your maize or start planting your cassava, it can be recorded on the blockchain, because blockchain says a database that stores this digital asset that I mentioned earlier on. So now, from the day one that you planted your maize, is recorded on the blockchain technology till the day you get to maturity. So people in the research community can use that to measure what it is they have added to that maize to make it what it is today, and make reference to it if there's a challenge in the future about growing a particular maize or growing that particular cassava. So those are another good advantage of using blockchain beyond even peer-to-peer and commodity. It's a very good research technology for you to make reference to, so that you can't make a future mistake of what it is you have done before.
Now, when you were talking about the challenges that farmers go through, you made mention of storage, and you intentionally mentioned it first, yes, because it is really a very serious problem.
Yes.
Now, don't you think this is an area where we ought to concentrate attention on? Because if you don't have a very good store to store your produce, really, if you have all the markets in the world, you may not get to have very good products to produce to sell.
Okay, to say something about that, take for example, in the blockchain ecosystem, we have silos across Nigeria. Silos. It's a storage
for
grains storage facility.
Okay.
So you can store as much as 500,000 tons of grains in the majority of the silos that we have across.
Accessible to all farmers.
Accessible to all farmers registered in our platform.
Okay.
At the moment, so we are not just concerned about them accessing markets, but we understand that, of course, the product has to move from the farm down to the end user. So in the process of moving, it has to be stored at some places, and that's the facilities that we set up. And to add to what he said earlier, the fact that blockchain creates a database system helps promote trust. Investors are looking for trust. If I want to fund your business, I want to be sure that you will not collect my money, like a lot of people have done with some loans and grants so far. Then they would go and paste an obituary that they've died, and they run away. You understand? But on the blockchain, you cannot hide anything. Everything that you have done from your farm on day one till whatever time is recorded on the blockchain immutably. It cannot be destroyed for life. That's the beautiful part of that. So investors see it as a trustless system, so they are able to look at your record and say, okay, this guy is bankable, this guy, I can fund him, this guy can access finance. And you know that finance is a major challenge in agriculture today, and that's why government is trying to de-risk agriculture. And banks are not even willing to give loans because they know that at the end of the day, like what floodings that happen here and there, disaster and all of that can, they can actually spoil your production capacity for the year. So why don't farmers now look at this as an alternative, to meet their finance gap?
You wanted to say something?
Yes, about the storage. It's not because when you go to our market, you see so many waste, and it's still part of the production that we're meant to capitalize on. But another issue about storage is, there are some fungals, or let me say, yes, fungi that actually develop in our stored, even though we have some storage that actually not up to standard. These days we have some fungals that we actually develop in our stored produce, and it will be unmarketable. For instance, we're talking of granite. It has high risks of aflatoxin. Now, I think way back like 3 years ago, our granite farmers went at loss because the Western world refused to buy the granite from us because it has exceeded the rate at which aflatoxin should be contained in granite. Then we have it also in maize. Then this is a cancerous, threatening fungi disease that it accumulates with time. Then at times when I see people buying granules on the road, I feel for myself because the research I'm actually working on myself. Because
that's what the granite is.
Yes, it contains something called aflatoxin.
And it is dangerous.
Yes, but it's an accumulant. It accumulates in our body system. Okay. Then it's also a cancerous. It brings cancer. It's a carcinogenic disease.
When you take the bad one, or when you take granite generally?
No.
Granite that has exceeding proportion of
aflatoxin.
Báwo la ṣe wá mọ̀?
Nǹkan ìdí tí a fi sọ ń sìn ni pé ṣẹ́rí storage tá a sọ yẹ ó ṣe pàtàkì kò ṣe pé bóyá kí àwọn nǹkan oko wa kó bàjẹ́ nìkan tó pé ilé náà ó ṣe kókó sí àgọ́ ara wa. Ìdí tí bí a ṣe lè ké sí àwọn bóyá àwọn private investors àbí àwọn ìjọba kó bá wo storage capacity or storage facilities tó yẹ pé ó máa lè mójútó àwọn nǹkan tí à ń sọ yìí kò ń ṣe pé bóyá tábà ti rí oúnjẹ lójú pé ó rẹwà kò ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló rẹwà. Àwọn nǹkan tó pà ń jẹ ságọ́ ara wa gan ló ń fa ẹ̀mẹyẹ àìsàn sí ara wa àti pé a dẹ̀ ní láti mójútó bí nǹkan tá a máa kó lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa lókun pé kọ́ lò because tí ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ni máa kó herbicide àwọn nǹkan tá a máa fi ń pa oko then wọ́n ní fi sí in proportions because ìdérí ọtí kan tàbá dà sínú kíní tá a fi ń fi kó yẹ ó ti tó nígbà mẹ́ta bàbá wọn lè da gbogbo didi gallon kan lè dà sínú ẹ̀ then lóòótọ́ wọn máa ṣe tó fẹ́ ṣe àmọ́ inú oúnjẹ wa ló ń lọ àwa ló lè la máa jẹ so tàbá rò bíyà pé àní mójútó àwọn tó wà ní oko ẹjẹ má jẹ ń tọ̀ yín gbogbo oúnjẹ tá à ń jẹ àwọn bàbá yìí ni wọ́n ń ṣèpèsè ẹ̀ ibi tó yẹ ká ṣe lọ mójútó àwọn ìgbèríko wa nìyẹn kápọ̀ má kàn fi wọ́n lẹ̀ pé ṣèbí káàkọ́ ti rà ní tábà rà ọmọ wa jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ àwa gan jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ìyàwó wa náà jẹ́ ń bẹ̀ so a ní láti mójútó àwọn ibi báyìí.
ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá rèé o ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni torí tá a bá ní káwò á sọ pé ṣe bí nǹkan tá à ń jẹ inú oko ló ti wá àwọn tó sì wà ní oko náà òun làwọn náà máa ń jẹ àmọ́ ṣáàbí ẹ̀tẹ́yìn tún wá gbọ́rọ̀ gbà yìí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn oògùn apá èèpò tí wọ́n ń lò lóko ọṣẹ́ tíyẹn tún ń ṣe nínú àgọ́ ara wa ọlọ́run á máa ṣọ́ wa níbẹ̀ ó dà tá a bá sọ wípé nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀sán lẹ́ẹ̀kan ní tẹ bá rí àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń ra ìpà pé ara yín máa ń kó tí ọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn yóò mọ tán kó mi ṣé ká má wá jẹ pa mọ́ ni.
a máa jẹ pa màmá.
torí ẹ̀pà sísè bí wọ́n bá fi sí ojú páńpẹ́ fún ẹlòmíì wọ́n fi ẹ̀pà sísè sí ojú pàkúté pé kó lè mú ikún ni ò torí ikún ni wọ́n ló ń jẹ ẹ̀pà o èèyàn míì lè lọ yọ jẹ pé nǹkan ń ṣe yín èmi gan èèyàn tí ì jẹ̀pà ikún fẹ́ jẹ kí láti fẹ́ ṣe sí i.
Kò ń ṣe lórí ẹ̀pà nìkan lórí gbogbo oúnjẹ tá à ń jẹ ṣé pé wọ́n ti ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ kan lórí àwọn oúnjẹ tá à ń jẹ pàápàá lórí àwọn oúnjẹ tó pé gbogbo èèyàn ń jẹ tó pé a lè má ṣe ká má jẹ lójúmọ́ ìrẹsì ẹ̀wà ẹ̀pà àgbàdo lórí àwọn oúnjẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa bá ní sàwa ń bì báyìí àmọ́ lórí àwọn ìwádìí táwa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí à ń jẹ majorly they come from the north then lack of soil fertility tá à ń sọ yìí àwọn oúnjẹ mi wà tó pé látòrí oko kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe àmọ́ ibi tí a tọ́jú ẹ̀ sí ibẹ̀ gangan ni wàhálà ti máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn ibi tó pa à ń tọ́jú àwọn oúnjẹ yìí sí nígbà míì àwọn èèyàn máa gbin nǹkan pé ok storage ok bí nǹkan tó sọ silos tọpọ máa ń store àwọn grains sí tí àwọn nǹkan tá a wá store yẹn tó pé òǹgò ó ti ní ìjàmbá lára tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá ṣe wọnú silos a máa multiply sí ni a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí multiply sí ni so òun náà dẹ̀ lọ́sì máa tà fún wa ní
ọjà
nígbà tí ọjọ́ orí wa kéré díẹ̀ màmá nígbà kan tó ti pẹ́ gan ní ẹ̀wà ń pààyàn wọ́n ní ẹ̀wà funfun kan ń pààyàn kò ń ṣe ẹ̀wà ló ń pààyàn nǹkan tó pọ̀ fi preserve ẹ̀wà yẹ òun ló pọ̀ jù tó pọ̀ kó sí kò sí pé ẹ̀wà gangan ló ń pààyàn bámu kan tó fi
nǹkan tó fi sí oògùn tó fi sí
pé kí kòkòrò máa jẹ́ nígbà míì ló máa ń da kéèyàn jẹ ẹ̀wà àti kòkòrò ju
kó wá jẹ́wà tán fi apá kòkòrò tó fi yẹn tún gbẹ̀mí ihun tá a bá kúkú ti jẹ sẹ́nu wa báyìí kò ní pa wá kó máa là wá ni kò sì ní gbà ìsọwọ́nú àgọ́ ara wa torí wípé a jẹun kára wa lè lókun kára wa lè dán kó lè jọ̀lọ̀ ká lè ní àlàáfíà ni ṣùgbọ́n bí wọ́n bá ti ń jẹun tí ń pa wọ́n lẹ́gbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ láṣẹ Elédùà wa ò ní jẹ nǹkan tó máa pa wá láṣẹ Elédùmarè ẹ̀yin èèyàn wá lé tó adúpẹ́dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o akọ́ṣẹ́ lè ṣe látago 6:00 òwúrọ̀ òní tí ẹ sì ń bá wa gbádùn ètò Ọ̀túnjọ́ nílé iṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn nílùú Abẹ́òkúta àwa fẹ́ máa lọ náà rèé lílọ tá a wá ń lọ yìí ká tó máa wá lẹ jẹ́ ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn àlejò tí wọ́n ti bá wa kópa lórí ètò náà lówùúrọ̀ òní mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Akeem Akínyàndé àwọn ti lọ Babátúndé Adésànyà àwọn náà ti lọ àwọn àlejò tó kù lórí ètò Káyọ̀dé Babárìndé àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ ṣé lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ bákan náà Abdulhafiz Oníkọ́lá àwọn náà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín mo tún wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Olúfẹ́mi Royal Aliu àdúpẹ́dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín tó a fẹ́ máa lọ náà nìyẹn o lórúkọ èmi àti ẹnìkejì mi ní orí ètò náà ìyẹn Dominic Agbea Olúwafọláyémilára Adésínà Green lórúkọ tèmi olóòtú ètò wa lónìí Tókunbọ̀ Ọ̀dẹ́bíyì àwọn tí wọ́n bá wa gba ohun yìí sórí fọ́nrán àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pátápátá ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní òkè lọ́hùn ẹ̀yin náà ṣe pọ̀ o ìjẹ́bà tí wàá ń lọ yìí láṣẹ Elédùmarè lílọ tiwa kì í ṣe ìta máa lọ táà ní padà dé mọ́ o torí wípé wọ́n ní bí n bá lọ màá dé bí n bá lọ màá bọ̀ wọ́n ní kódékódé ni wọ́n ń ta òkú tó lílọ táwa ń lọ lónìí á padà bọ̀ láṣẹ Elédùmarè ẹ̀yin náà á bá yín dáadáa láṣẹ Elédùà ó dìgbà.